So this is your top 10 back to school tech essentials for 2021. Hey guys, it's your Tagal Mary and welcome back to our channel. So for today's video, may iba naman guys, tutulungan ko kayo, especially nga sa ating mga estudyante ngayon na magba-back to school or kaya naman yung iba ay medyo nakapagsimula na, but technically still applicable pa naman to everyone dahil you know, some things can still change. Pwede pa rin naman tayong mag-add at pwede pa rin naman tayong magbawas. So whether you are into gadgets for learning, for playing, or maybe both, I'm pretty sure guys, siguro 2 or 3 out of these 10 items that I will be mentioning is something that you can definitely consider. By the way, full disclaimer, today's video is actually sponsored by Huawei, okay? So, very transparent tayo dito. First on the list is a mechanical keyboard. Nako guys, kung alam nyo lang, kung tambay kayo sa TikTok, mechanical keyboard is becoming more and more popular these days. And kung maalala ko dati, nung nagbibuild pa ako ng sarili kong mechanical keyboard together with Jason, hindi pa siya masyadong uso, probably because it's a very niche product and syempre, medyo may kamahalan yung ganitong hobby. But good thing, based on my experience and research, pamura na yung pagbibuild ng mga mechanical keyboards nowadays. And what is the connection, Mary? Bakit kailangan ng mga estudyante ng mechanical keyboard? Unang-una, if you are using a computer, syempre, kailangan mo talaga ng keyboard. But if you are using a laptop, however, hindi naman talaga siya 100% necessary. Pero kasi guys, getting yourself a good and nice-looking mechanical keyboard will really help you boost your productivity. Imagine having a really great study setup. Yung laptop nyo nakalagay sa isang laptop stand, tapos may mechanical keyboard kayo, and then of course you have a mouse to make things more ergonomic para rin hindi masyadong malapit sa atin yung mga laptops or maybe tablets that we are using. Again, there is something about mechanical keyboard na bibigyan talaga niya kayo ng personal experience dahil nga you can build it on your own or you can already buy one na pre-built na guys, pero medyo may kamahalan yung mga ganitong klase ng keyboard, just like what we have here. Kaya naman, I really suggest you make your own keyboard. And etong keyboard na hawak ko is from Keychron. This is the Keychron K3 Low Profile Mechanical Keyboard. Natatanggal ang keycaps niya and even the switches. And of course, it also has RGB backlighting. And ang kinaganda nito guys, pwede siyang with, of course, USB Type-C cable or kaya naman just wireless. Second is, of course, you need to get yourself a learning partner. Okay, disclaimer lang, I know this video is sponsored by Huawei, but I really vouch na maganda ang kanilang Huawei MateBook D15 yung 2021. Na-review ko rin naman ito guys kung papanoorin nyo sa video natin dito. So, hindi ko lang talaga siya basically pinasok sa ating top 10. Kung tayo ay papasok pa lang for online class or kaya naman you are already enrolled and kayo ay nag-e-learning na, this can be a very capable learning companion. Ang una kasi rin tinitignan dito guys is of course the pricing. And most students talaga guys is of course we ask our parents para bilhan tayo ng equipment that we will be needing for e-learning. And syempre, most parents na nanonood rin sa atin ngayon, kailangan medyo budgetarian yung bibili natin. Kasi syempre, mahal talaga ang mga laptop. So we must make sure na sulat yung ipapabili nating tool sa ating mga parents or kaya naman kung sino man yung nagsusponsor sa atin for online class. So when you are buying a laptop for school, make sure that it has a long battery life and with great CPU performance. And again, the Huawei MateBook D15 2021 is equipped with a 10th Gen Intel Core i3 processor with 8GB RAM and 256GB SSD. And it is priced at 31,999 pesos na available in Mystic Silver, and this is the laptop that I have right now and what I've been reviewing. It may not be as powerful as other laptops, but considering its price, it has a few aces up to its sleeves, helping it secure a well-deserved spot dito sa ating top 10 gadget recommendations. It has a good balance between ample screen space and portability. And surprisingly, a decent keyboard and great trackpad. Gusto ko yung trackpad ng Huawei D15 guys kasi nga malapad siya and I did not experience any lags or even delays. Also, just to add, gusto ko yung matte display na meron tayo sa kanya considering that some of the laptops with i3 CPU as well has a glossy display, which is for me medyo bothersome kasi nga if you're going to stay for a long period of time sa isang computer or should I say laptop nga, mas convenient gumamit ng display na merong matte finish. Isa dito, hindi magre-reflect yung light sa kanya. As you guys are seeing right now, meron tayong mga lights dito sa studio pero hindi nyo nakikita dito sa kanyang display. My only takeaway lang is of course the recessed camera. Although on the brighter side guys, it will give you a more secured and more private user experience. Pero yun nga lang guys, if we are again on an e-learning situation at nakabukas naman siya for 8 hours, medyo awkward lang yung angle na ibibigay niya sa inyo. So if you have a little more budget, I suggest go get yourself an external webcam na 1080p of course. Third are books. Alam ko hindi sila gadget or related to tech, but it's worth mentioning. Lalong-lalo na if medyo cluttered na kayo at alam niyo yun, nasa kalagitnaan na kayo ng semester and if you feel like resting and to keep your mind out of school, you might want to get yourself self-help books katulad ng mga meron tayo ngayon. This is the Burnout Survival Kit na natapos ko naman yung libro guys and I do think makakatulong to lalong-lalo na sa mga students natin ngayon. Or kaya naman yung book ni Russ na Get Out of Your Way. These two are both available naman in Lazada sa Fully Book Class Mall. So, I'll be putting na lang a link below. Or kaya naman suggestion sa mga students natin na of course hindi naman sila nakakakuha ng allowance every day. You can definitely download the PDF file naman sa Google. Pang-apat sa ating top 10 na list guys is of course to get yourself a decent light. Actually, kung medyo nagtitipid tayo, okay na yung mga ring light na bilog na maliit. Yung mga ganyan lang yung size. Tapos kiniklip lang sa mga smartphones natin. But wala kasi ako nun right now. And the best light that I can recommend talaga guys is of course itong light that I posted on my TikTok account. Hindi lang siya maganda gamitin of course for e-learning, but it can also be used by other part of your family members na of course nagbe-business or kaya naman just basically for leisure like TikTok. Should I call it a tripod? Pero kasi guys, wala naman siyang tatlong legs eh. Pero ang meron siya ay mabigat na base. It's not really something that you can bring on the go, but definitely something you might want to consider na gamitin for online class dahil nga una sa lahat, pwede siyang magamit as a lamp. Pwede siyang gamitin as an overhead light na pwede nating ilagay simultaneously sa ibabaw or sa ilalim yung ating smartphone. It can also be used as well during, of course, online class na pwede nating ilagay sa likod ng laptop natin. Hindi naman lalagpas ng 2,000 pesos itong ilaw na to, and it can be charged via micro USB. Pwede rin naman gamitin habang nakasaksak, but I don't really suggest this. Yeah, something na medyo magpapaglow up sa atin every time that we will be attending online class. And ang kinaganda dito guys, meron siyang remote. So we can adjust the light and even use the remote as a Bluetooth shutter if we feel like being vain. Next is of course, you need to at least get yourself a wireless earphones for online class. It doesn't really have to be expensive. Meron naman tayo guys na wireless earphones from Huawei, which is the Huawei FreeBuds 4i. May active noise cancellation yun, which is something that I can really recommend kapag tayo ay gustong mag-focus talaga sa ating e-learning. But what I have right now is the Huawei FreeBuds 4. This is priced at 4,499 pesos. But again, for a student, this might be a bit expensive for you guys. So I suggest you get yourself the Huawei FreeBuds 4i instead. That is priced at 2,890 pesos. Things you must consider before buying a pair of wireless earphones guys is unang-una syempre, dapat lightweight and easy to wear siya. At least 8 hours tayo nakababad sa online class natin. And we don't want something naman din that is a bit distracting, yung mayat-maya hubad tayo ng hubad. Pangalawa is of course, it must have a decent audio quality. It doesn't have to be the best of the best guys, especially if it is only for e-learning purposes. But at least sana man lang guys, meron siyang pure sound quality and matino yung ating bass. So that is something that the Huawei FreeBuds 4 and the Huawei FreeBuds 4i can give you. Third is of course, it must have a noise cancelling. And panghuling-huli, syempre, it must must give you a great battery experience. And yung Huawei FreeBuds 4 naman guys, ay binigyan ako ng 2 full days of work and of course, a bit of gym session dito sa studio. Again, of course, hindi naman ako nag-online class, so dito ko binase yung aking usage ng Huawei FreeBuds 4. Next is of course to get yourself a decent power bank. I know it may not be that important, lalo na ngayon na pandemic na nagsistay lang naman tayo sa bahay. And having a very small and handy power bank that looks like this is something you might wanna consider, lalo na if hindi naman din siya masyadong mahal and abot kaya naman kahit papano. Lalo na itong i-recommend ko sa inyo guys from the brand Vegger. It has 10,000 mAh of battery capacity and USB Type-C na siya, which is also power delivery, at meron din siyang USB Type-A na 22.5 watts. So kahit na maliit lang siya guys, bibigyan naman niya kayo ng power, lalo na if yung smartphone na i-charge nyo sa kanya ay may mataas na battery capacity. Pang 7 sa ating top 10 list is of course tablets. I have here 2 of Huawei's tablet that was released for this year 2021, and itong malaki guys na nasa kanan ko is of course the Huawei MatePad Pro 12.6 inch, and then this one naman is the Huawei MatePad 11. To be honest, these are 2 great tablets from Huawei, but kung papipiliin ako of course ng isa lang na marirecommend ko para sa inyo for back to school, I would suggest to get na lang the Huawei MatePad 11. Alam ko namang mas maganda yung Pro, kaya nga siya tinawag na MatePad Pro. But hear me out first. If there is a tablet na kailangan nyong gamitin, lalong-lalo na kung may mga laptop naman na kayo na enough to give you power for your everyday e-learning, I don't really suggest na kumuha kayo ng tablet na sobrang powerful that can also replace already your laptop, tapos magiging masyado siyang redundant. And pasok na pasok talaga sa budget ng mga students natin dyan yung presyo na meron tayo for the Huawei MatePad 11. Considering guys na may kasama na siyang M Pencil 2 and of course the keyboard. And para sa mga bibili ng tablet, alam ko naman that you guys are looking for something that is compact, portable, and can be your go-to if you don't feel like working sa isang laptop. Now, kapag wala naman kayong mga laptop sa inyo, okay lang din naman guys na gamitin yung Huawei MatePad 11. Considering pa na maganda yung chipset na ginamit dito, which is the Qualcomm Snapdragon 865. Ngayon, doon sa gustong mag-sketch or mag-draw, lalo na if yung course or program na tinitake nila is something related, of course, to arts, this tablet can be used as a sketchpad and you can mirror it as well doon sa inyong Huawei laptop. Buti na lang guys, real-time din naman yung ating M Pencil 2 every time that we draw or sketch sa Huawei MatePad 11. It has a low latency that makes you feel like you're writing on a paper. Ngayon, pang 8 sa ating list, it's of course a label maker. Okay guys, mga students natin nanonood dyan, importante na may label. Okay? Maganda ang label maker guys if you feel like being organized talaga. Ako, hindi naman ako estudyante, pero ang hilig-hilig kong lagyan ng mga label, yung mga bagay-bagay dito. Lalo na yung mga organizer ko sa loob ng cabinet. Para sa inyo namang mga students, if you feel like organizing your pens, your notebooks, might as well put a label on it para naman hindi masyadong cluttered yung ating office space. This is from the brand Nimbot at pinadala lang to sa akin guys ng Instagram shop na Bebegogo, and natutuwa ako since sa laking tulong niya guys sa akin, and I'm sure magiging helpful rin ito sa inyong mga students. Pang-siyam is of course the PowerPort Atom Power Delivery 4 from the brand Anker. Ito guys, actually it's like how extensions work. Pero dito, of course, directly mo na isasaksak yung mga equipment mo. So, kahit pagsabay-sabayin mo yung laptop, tablet, and of course, your smartphones, kayang-kaya niya itong i-charge ng isahan lang. So, hindi mo na kailangan gumamit ng maraming outlet. It will help you to be organized as well. At isa pa, makakatulong to na bigyan kayo ng mas mabilis na charging speed dahil meron siyang dalawang power delivery na USB Type-C at dalawang USB Type-A na Qi certified. And of course, Anker guys, nagbibigay talaga yan ng magandang quality based sa experience ko yan. Mapa-power bank nila, and of course, yung mga ganito. Next is an alarm clock. Ito guys, yung ginagamit ko for my everyday, and I do think makakatulong na magkaroon tayo ng dedicated clock sa ating mga bedside table. To be honest, hindi talaga ako nagigising sa phone alarm ko, pero pwede naman kayong mag-alarm sa phone kung gusto nating magtipid, of course. Pero ang natutulong kasi sa akin ng pagkakaroon magkaroon ng sariling clock on my bedside table is hindi ko kailangan buksan yung phone ko. Pagkagising ko, agad-agad, alam ko na yung oras. Making it more productive para sa akin dahil hindi ako masyado nagsistay sa smartphones ko. Also, ang kinaganda dito, pwede kang mag-alarm of course, and meron siyang mga emotions. Medyo lubat lang siya ngayon guys, but makikita niyo sa B-roll that every time you shake the clock, meron siyang mga emotions na ibibigay sa inyo na nakakatuwa, of course. It can be charged via micro USB, and I was able to use this clock naman guys for 3 days, tapos kinailangan ko na siyang i-charge afterwards. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video guys. Sana nakapagbigay ako ng insights para sa inyo, and again, it's not really necessary na meron kayo nitong 10 na minention ko. At least 2 or 3 dito, okay na. These are just my recommendations, and magagamit pa rin naman ito ng mga students natin for the next 6 months. Hindi lang natin alam for the next year since baka mag-iba na yung ating, situation. Again, it's your Tagal Mary, and see you on our next video. Bye guys!